We had our minute of silence. So we start with a minute of silence. It is February 8th, 2026. Okay. God loves you all. God is within us. Thank the Lord. I appreciate all your perspectives, all your wisdom, and all your life. So we're going to start out by the problem is that we keep thinking I'm me inside your head. You keep thinking you're somebody. The correct way to think about it is that you are everything. So see yourself in everything. Okay. Furthermore, when you keep thinking about yourself, this is when people would go do evil things. Okay. Or what you would call negative things. Because when you're thinking about yourself, then you're denying everything else. Okay. Because you start to think that you are somebody. Now, what happens is, and this is what I teach and show you for yourself, is that when you implement that you're one with everything, or if you stop thinking, you will actually feel who you are. No more thinking you're somebody. You will feel alive. And then you will feel the life outside of you. The life outside of you, it is the same as the one inside of you. No matter what your ego says, no matter what you think about it. Because it's a connection through the feel of it, the feel through. Okay, and they refer to this as God. And this is what you are. Okay, you are the feel of everything. It's the feel of being alive. Okay. Hello, Olive. You pay for me to get a haircut? Well, pay me some money. Yeah. And you can do the free course at fiz.guru. That's you who are seeing me as that JRM. You're just projecting your idea for the need to feel, not looking. Yeah. Baldy, I never thought about being bald, so that's just something that's going on in your mind, Grippy. Yeah. Thinking to me is garbage. compared to the feel of life. And we can break that down, Edging with Aliens, in 1 second. The painting of is, it's just like a tapestry. So I do have paintings, and they'll be on for sale probably through YouTube and the website. But that, I mean, I'll give you that for free. I'm not trying to look younger, JRM. But thank you for your consideration. You all are a blessing to this world. We'll talk about that right after we answer some of these. So, Edging with Aliens, anytime that I talk about the feel of life, I'm not talking about feelings, which would be emotions. Okay? Most people refer to feelings and emotions. Oh, I feel this. No, they created an idea, and they feel from the idea. So if you go right up to a plant, you could, by feeling the plant, okay, the plant will communicate with you. And there would be, you wouldn't need to think about this. Okay. The biggest disbelief about God is people, they don't believe. The reason being is because you thinking is different than the feel. Okay. Yeah. Thinking by itself is not bad. Okay, but you don't need to do it. It's something that you can basically turn on and turn off. Yeah, so I mean, I'll give it to you for free, Olive. That's a great question, Lazio. Well, yes, by being thankful for the stream, the more whatever you, like, let's say you are thinking, the more of whatever you think, you become it, and then you yeah, because whatever you think, that's what shows up in your life more. Okay. And the thoughts, the thing is so we'll get to that in a second, but how does someone practice gratefulness? I have the free course for fiz.guru on my website. Yeah, it's a generalization, and it works for everything. That's why I use it. Yeah, because it's a science and it's proven. By practicing gratefulness, we kind of just went over this a little bit, but stop thinking about yourself. There is no you. Okay. You're not an idea. So thinking wise would be thanking everybody for whatever happens, and being grateful for everything you do have. That's actually something I wanted to talk about. But yeah, so these little things that you do in attempts to know life and to know God, they're the same thing. Okay, they just been put into different words. It's simply, little changes. Going up to somebody and like, hey, you got a great smile. And don't expect nothing. If you're expecting something, you're ruining the surprise. This life is more of a surprise. Okay. When you think you know what's going to come, you think you know it all. It's wrong. You don't know it all. You could to some degree, but it's nothing compared to feeling it all. Okay. Because it's, again, not a thought of it. So complimenting, giving someone, hey, you have a great smile. Hey, your outfit, I love your outfit. Just always trying to help someone or just give someone a compliment. Yeah. Because this little thing could change someone's life completely. They could be in depression, and just some words you say to them gets them out of it. Someone could be about to, unalive, about to go away forever. But you say something to them. Yeah. So gratefulness can be practiced all the time. Yeah. It's actually one of the best ways to feel reality. Again, this is not a subjective when we're talking about the feel. Or when you feel God. Hello, Duty. God bless you. I've been trying to grow the monobrow. That's funny. For like over 3 years. You can donate through the Cash App. Not sure what you mean, Olive. Ian Sexton, yes, I do. Hello, Daniel. I had this wall unit. Yeah. In the future, plants are going to grow bigger because the whole world is going to change. And also, like you said, you can talk to the plant. The more love that you show the plant, the more that it will grow. Similarly, if not the same, the way a mother shows love to her child. Yeah. You'll never have someone that will be evil if they were nurtured and shown love. Yeah. I mean, that's nice that you put mayo on the leaves, though. It's hilarious. It can be put into mechanical or practical terms too. Let's just say you have a vehicle or a knife you really like. Yeah. The more that you take care of it, the more that you appreciate it, it's gonna hold some value to you. Yeah. So, yeah. The Instagram is Snap Crackle Fizzle, Olive. I'm glad you got baptized. And in what way, Kiwa? You're feeling something is fractual. That's the thing. It's not. It's factual. This isn't something that's like fact or not. I get what you're saying, but this is subject from all opinions. This is the feel of life. You can things a fact. You can believe, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. You'll never know. It's back to that surprise. Well, you can be happy as you want with your yeah. Hello, dub yacht. Every act is a selfish act. If you believe that, yeah, it's either that or for God. Yeah. Some seems like people are either grateful or bitter. Exactly. We really only stay. You're either positive, which is grateful, or you're negative. So, yeah. I'm really saying there's nothing to this, Sean, and you are only the feel of life. It's not some. No, it's woo. It's literally you are the happiest thing that could ever be. Yeah. Be the change you want to see. Good morning, Grace and me. Thank you. No. Why should I be protesting about ice, Jack? I'm going to scroll to the top. Young grasshopper. That's funny. That's one of my names for something. Grasshopper, if that's what you believe, if you believe that of the Old Testament, yeah. We're talking about the God of everything. Well, edging with aliens, thinking can make you feel happy. Yeah. For most people, like for most of my life, it's actually made me happy. Okay. Well, more so, I laughed at it. But for other people, their thinking is just negative. Their thinking ruins their whole entire life, and they don't even know it. But they think they know it all. Yeah, it's. So you think we're in Revelations at the moment? Yeah. I'm already in GTA 6. Yeah. Am I drinking the saint water? God is in the water too. Tom, that's just completely imaginary. Yeah, well, everything you see is alive. Yeah. So rocks do have a conscience. Even if you go look at something like the Grand Canyon. Yeah. But if you even look more so at a mountain, there's nature on it. Snow. There's wind hitting it. There's things staying inside of it. There's insects. Yeah, humans depend on it. So there's like a whole ecosystem. Yeah, edging with aliens, you're exactly correct with how there used to be more oxygen. And that's what I was referring to. You yeah, like what are you saying about the plants is true. I mean, people go and eat plants. There has to be life inside of the plant. People go and smoke the plant. That plant is, whether you're eating the plant, smoking it, it's really communicating with you. Yeah. My biggest fear is that I don't have any fears. I love you, Grace, and me. What a beautiful name. Yeah, God is so many things. He's also when you feel happiness. Anything you feel good, anything that feels good. If you just become aware when you're feeling it good, Yeah, be aware where it's coming from. That is a connection to God. Yeah. Forever alive. Thank you. Thank you, Kiwa. Yeah. Yes, you do feel God. That would be like the number one thing in a book. Yeah, and one simple act can change the world. Never meant the devil. Spiritual thought warfare. Yeah, it basically is at this point. It's a combination of everything. Hello, Enzo. Kate. Yeah, that's probably because you were. Everything is an expression of God. Thank you. If you're talking about cheese with whatever olives, is that what you're talking about? The commune is gonna be. It's gonna be for volunteers to stay for free, so you could feel your best. Yeah, and there's always going to be visitors. It's going to be the best of both worlds. You'll want to stay there or volunteer so bad that people are going to want to do that. Yeah, so but it's going to be open to the whole world. It's yeah. I have no opinion on Islam. It's still connected to God. Yeah, and it's just because I don't really know too much on Islam. Yeah, Scott. I mean, God is all around us all the time. Yeah. Again, once you start to feel the aliveliness inside of you, it's not just inside of you. Your sense of reality even grows itself. So, because all there is just sense of aliveliness out of you, and or you can call it life. What is all the stuff that you see? It's all just the feeling of love. Well, if you're convinced, then you cut out the opportunity. So now there's no chance. God bless you all. You can say God is not real. Okay, but you can just replace the word with life. And you are something. And you see all of this. So what are you? You are the feel of life. And the feel of life outside of you, that's God. I'm using that because that's what most people use, that's their reference of God. Okay. They're just not explaining to you what and how. I love you too, Grace. You remember being a bird. Tweet, tweet. You enjoy the joint with your coffee. Water comes as 3. Every knee shall bow. You're on a 2-year streak? Okay. What type of streak? Gnosis. Yeah, crystals. Don't even get me started. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Mad, Enzo. Obviously not me. That's beautiful Irish Terminator. Yeah. Give them yours. That's beautiful, actually. Is that like an Irish saying? Hello, Dawn's pitch. Yeah, I didn't think so, Enzo. Let's see. Hello, Donkey Digital. Well, because religious people, they were taken over. And a lot of those people, so Edge and Aliens, we can put it in another perspective. Because sometimes really just giving someone perspectives, not just maybe remaining on one, this also could ruin you or break you. So let's say this. You read a book on how to build a house. Okay. Or let's just say you read a book of doing crazy mathematical problems. You read a whole textbook. But you read the book of how to build a house, but you never went and built a house. You don't even know how. You think you know how. But you very well could not build a house if you went and tried. Yeah. You just thought you knew it all because you read a book about it. Same thing with the math problem. Or, reading the whole book of mathematics. you could still not know how to do the problems. In fact, I guarantee you probably don't. It takes someone to show you. Okay, so a lot of these people are just text people. Not even what they're saying is wrong. They just have no experience of it. Yeah. Yeah. And also, a lot of people, they, again, they don't put the book into practice. So. You're living in the afterlife, pro salami. So Enzo, yeah, and I no one can disrespect me. It's there's nothing personal here. Yeah, you gotta have personal experiences. The black mass I used to call a friend. Yeah, that's beautiful, Daniel. That's beautiful. Yeah. Book smart. Yeah. There you go. Something else comes because God has been turned into a belief. But what would be the point of all of this? Because you always want to feel this. Why do you have sex? Why do you do any activity in your life? Why do you do something? Because you want to feel this. Blind faith can take you down. It depends what your faith is, what it's on. Thank you about the beard. Thank you. All beings exist without physical nature. Your soul right now, it's beyond the stuff you can see. You could see it though. The thing is everything that you see, there's a whole nother spiritual dimension. Yeah. So even your soul is connected to it, your higher soul, what they call it. Yeah. It's here right now. Yeah. And I look like the villain from Sonic. I am a spiritual being. Yeah. The kingdom is inside. All right, we're going to scroll to the top. Thank you, Enzo, and your girlfriend or wife. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, the soul does get returned to God. That's a great point, Siri. The thing is when you die, God gives you the choice. You will see all the stuff that you did with no bias. So what that means is, this would be the definition of karma, the law of karma, or sins, is that whatever energy and how you made other people feel, you are going to see how everyone felt. Yeah. So you're going to see how you made everyone feel. And once you see how you made people feel, you're going to be like, oh shit, like, I can't believe I did this. I have to make up for this. So, and when you choose to make up for it, you can do it in a faster sense. Okay. So this is why you struggle more, because you've sinned more. Okay. It's a very in-depth topic. I'm on God macro. Thank you. The purpose of sex is procreation. Yeah, I mean, it's all your opinion of it. Yeah, but mostly everybody has sex not for procreation. So, yeah, I do agree with you. Yeah, fire and spice, and I'm just here to bring about God's presence. Yeah, faith isn't blind though. It's anytime that you have faith, if you just look at faith itself without any, bias or expectation, first of all, it's going to work out. And that is God. Okay. So God is love, but it's also positivity. It's also laughter. Yeah. The book knowledge, the problem is zero tolerance or tolerance, is that it needs to be put to use. Yeah. Yeah. It's not really supposed to make sense to you then, this mine one. Yeah. Because it's outside of the making sense. They say I read the Bible. Yeah. There's many things. People always want you to confirm everything that they know. That's what gives them a certainty of what they know is correct. Yeah. What about math? You have instantaneous communication worldwide. Yeah. Thank you, the ever loving outdoors. That's a beautiful name. Exactly, Vicky. Yeah, hello, Ron Miller. People doing business in good faith? Not really. I've never heard someone really say that. The Tower of Babel. Faith is trust in something more in yourself. Yeah. Yep. We talked about this at the beginning. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to deal with scammers. uh, Mikhail. The kingdom was within. Yeah. Let's see. I love heavy metal music. Does that mean God hate me? Not at all. Why do you think he would hate you? No one's really asking like too many questions. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah. I'm on every drug. RO love. I love you, Kate. God's already proud. You thinking that I have to get a job and a mirror, that's what's loosening your connection. That's why he's not there. You thinking I need something. Hello, Echo. Well, faith would always be being positive. Most people aren't positive at all. So there'd be absence of worrying, anxieties, pretty much anything bad. Okay. And also knowing God is faith itself. Everything's going to work out. Yeah. Especially for the good. Because not only do you think of faith and positivity, you feel the connection to all of this. Yeah. So then you don't even need faith at this point. It's for certain. Yeah. Everything's for certain if you believe it, if you install it in your head. Yeah, and I just think about God all the time. It's not even that like I go and like it's just installed in there. Yeah. Well, we're discussing different proponents of faith, free man. Yeah. Just as you can feel Jesus Christ and you can talk to him. No God, no heaven, no hell. Well, where do you think you go when you die? Demi, everybody that's outside of here is working in some type of way. Yeah. So people without a body, yeah, they're doing so many things. Yeah. Ron Miller, yeah, for you saying that, it's not good for you to blame others and guilt other people. Hello, the fates. I am the evolutionary step, Matt. That would be the subject of chance, cult day. How do you combat impulsive control? This is your whole life to become awareness before it happens, while it happens. Yeah. So, in other words, some call this meditate. And I have the free course at fiz.guru that literally does just this. Yeah. Slowing down would be the main one chance. Slowing down everything you can and do. Okay. We're going to be in here for a couple more minutes. Science hasn't caught up to God. Science can't prove to you how you feel. The EBT card is your God. You think I have an EBT? To be human means to be kind and humane. But people have to go through the life experiences to become kind, humane. The people that are quote unquote ugly, negative, evil, you have to go through this evilness, through this seemingly badness, through these negativities for you to come out on the other side. This would be the explanation of all your troubles, of all evilness. You could say they're behind on the evolutionary scale, but but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say that. FC, John, well, you just stop. You got yourself involved, so you just stop. Hello from Japan. I'm schizophrenic because I feel God, and yeah, and I feel happiness. I feel life. How does that make you feel? Yeah, but people point out science as some great arbiter because one, most of the world is just lazy. Laziness is the answer to anyone's problem or the cause of it. And first of all, these people that are doing science, you don't know these scientists. Yeah. So you're believing someone you don't know. Anybody flew in the astral plane? Kate, yeah, that's beautiful that it's happened to you. Yeah, I've done it many times. And anytime you're in a dream, you can do a bunch of things in there. Okay. It may be the other reality, the real reality, whatever. You always fly without the wings. Yeah. Every time you fly in any one of your dreams or the astral, you don't have wings. Yeah, and it always does feel like atmospheric and amazing, Kate. Why would I trust you, Ron? Hello, Mr. Morales. God bless you. There is no me. Nick, that's why you always come back here. There's obviously something here. Maybe it's not what you're calling it. Maybe you just have a misunderstanding. The Big Bang, the only miracle. You are inside of all this. So you are a part of all of this. You just don't feel it. All there is this feel. The reason why you don't feel it is because you're stuck in the me inside your head, which is an illusion because you're all of this. This is the realization or realizing of God. Yeah, you like them groovy birds? Tweet, tweet. You believe in showers? Woohoo! Yeah, Valeria. That's something you believe in. Do you believe God gets personally involved in all our lives? He's personally involved in everybody's life all the time. Mm-hmm. You could ask him a question right now. He's involved in everything's life, even on a collective. Yeah. So there's this individually he's connected to us, but then there's also, everything outside of us, the collective. Right on you, Sam John. Or right on a demon's head. No moonshine. That's beautiful 90-day grind. You got to ride your bicycle to get coffee. I appreciate all you guys. Thank life. It's an overwhelmingly nice feeling. Yeah, it's opens up to other good feelings in the field of God. And I appreciate all you guys. Thank the Lord for everything that we've ever had and been given. Yeah, them birds. I mean, I fed the birds around here. Yeah, I've also watched them. Yeah, so the birds heard me. They've heard me sing before, so they probably also pick up on my energy. Regardless of that part, they've heard me sing before, which gives them a groove. Hello, Michael Wardwell. Love you. Thank you, Don's pitch. Thank you, Hyperslob. Yeah, Mr. Dunham. Yeah, I used to have chickens in my backyard, so. And if I'm eating my eggs like raw, I get the pasture raised eggs. Why do you think I've never filled out an application before? Yeah, and what's this have to do with any assumption? Hello, the art of music. Yeah, but I don't feel like eggs are a complete protein source at all. That's the thing, Michael Wardwell. Thank you. I thank you. I'm the crazy guy on YouTube. I'm also in real life. I mean, YouTube is just your linear perspective of me. of a lot of people. Yeah, but it's even better in real life. Yeah, science. Hello, 90-day grind. God can take away the desire to use drugs or drink. Most people don't find out until they die. So you have to let them die. I mean, that's just how it is for some person, some people. And God, because realistically, God can do anything. You can do mostly anything too, but as soon as you say you can't or don't believe that, either one, then it's not possible. Yeah. Thousands of starving kids. What's that have to do with you, and why aren't you doing something about it? God's relationship is He gave them life. Those starving kids in a past time, they could have starved people themselves. That's why they're starving. Okay. Furthermore, they could be teaching people a lesson. Maybe they're teaching a starving mother. Maybe they're teaching a dad that's so stuck in his head about the past. Maybe this is to wake him up. Of course, He knows every one of us. Yeah, I mean, He's here right now. And He's everywhere. Most people don't really know God until they die. So, yeah. You don't think He's able to create more life? I mean, yeah, it depends what you mean by that. But that would just be like a question we really wouldn't know. But you could say, sure, He extends it. I mean, yeah. There's just a few questions where there, even if there is an explanation, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't really matter, if that makes sense. So, yeah, you get stuck in the past. Yeah, but that's why we have the free course, fiz.guru, because getting stuck in the past is has no relevance of now, and ultimately it sucks. Yeah, because then if you're stuck in the past, then you can't like get out and do stuff right now. Praise Jesus. He was just there, Euphoria. Benson. Quack, quack. I love you, Dawn's pitch. And someone said something. It wants to be a free man. It does. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Daniel. Your soul wants to feel everything because it knows that God and itself, it extrinsically knows it is with everything. Naturally, your soul wants to leave the body. And it's only when you're aware and you feel this. Yeah. So I just wanted to say one more thing. Let me see. Hello, Tyler Darnell. Thank you, Marina. God bless you. People ask, like, oh, what should I do? Well, we are all here to be expressive. Being expressive while not harming others, this puts us in a state of happiness. We're here to express. Okay. The things that give you the most excitement, the things you love. This puts us with God. It puts us with reality. It puts us in the present now. So, when you deny this love to yourself, you also deny it to the world. When you deny your excitement, well, then you're gonna turn down a notch. You're gonna get dull. Thank you, Michael Wardwell. I love you. We'll probably be on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you all for being here. May you feel peace of this life. May you feel love of life. And may you feel God's presence. Yeah. There's nothing to beg for, unique one, because God is already here. He's already got me. Yeah. He's already handling it. You were preaching in church today? That's very nice of you. Thank you, Demi. Yeah, you may be an elder, Stephen for skin, but you're still a child at spirit. Yeah. The spirit actually never changes. It's always Christ-like and childlike, and that's how you reach God. Yeah. Thank you, unique one. Yeah. Thank you, Langington. Ever wonder if God feels doubt because you do? Yeah. Well, yeah. You create the doubts, so God gives you that back. Yeah. It's not always God that's causing punishment. It's your own frequency. It's your own doing that creates the negativity to come back to you. So, yeah. That's all it is. That was real nice to preach in church. Preach. Yeah. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, the soul can't be replicated. You're right. So you're unique in your own expressiveness. And that's why you have to do the thing that causes you the most excitement. You know, the thing that brings you the most love. Because you'll be doing that for God, even if it's unknowingly. Yeah. We're created to love one another. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, God does chastises. Yeah, it's very beautiful, Ian. Yeah. And I think about God all the time. As yeah. It's pretty much my default mode. And the more that the more that you cause happiness in your life and do positive feeling things, especially for others, then you get more of that. The thing about negativity, first of all, if you don't know you're causing negativity, you're creating more negativity. So that's the alien believe, follow your excitement. Yeah, I mean it's true. I know what he said. Yeah. But if you're the thing is when people get stuck in negativity, and angry, it's hard to get out of it, especially when you created it. Yeah. It's like putting yourself in a locker and then locking it. Like, yeah, it's like, hello, Don B. Yeah. Well, I haven't been live like a day or the last couple of days. You attract what you're feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. It's beautiful. It's all right. Well, I guess we're gonna get out of here. Yeah. I love you, Michael Wardwell. Thank you, Dawn. DVSBS. It's not my knowledge. It's just the wisdom of God. Yeah. I could never own this knowledge. Yeah. It's simply just already here. It's not mine. Yeah, and everything is going on, Andy, Dad. Yeah, of course. Of course, there's ways, there's techniques to catch the mental loops. Hello, James for God. Thank you, Giraffe. So I'll give you guys one technique. You should always be thankful for like a minute or two when you get a new drink or when you eat food. So always be thankful for like at least a minute. Whether you concentrate on the water itself or you're thanking the Lord directly. Yeah. We started this with gratefulness. You changed your name to Snap Crackle Fizz. You will return. You will return, Daniel. Thank you for being here. Hello, Claire. Yeah. Yeah. Praise God. Thank you for being here, Mikhail. I'm sharing what I have. Yeah, but I'm just thankful for the Lord. Yeah. I'm expressing it for him, Dawn. I'm expressing it for the universe. Yeah, it's not mine to keep. Yeah. And I love all you guys. Hello from the UK, Claire. Thank you, Michael Wardwell. Yeah. Thank you for the donation, Dawn. There's some people that also they don't know it all, but they act so they are a textbook or they learned it from somebody that didn't know it all. So they get stuck thinking that like they are captain of the whole world and whatever they say goes. Yeah. So some people can seem smart, but if you're really aware, they have no experience of what they're talking about. Yeah. It comes from inside our hearts. Yeah. Yeah, it is the purest feeling. Yeah. And that's why we do this. You know, it's really the only reason I'm here. And my life is so people can feel pure happiness, to connect people, to offer these different perspectives that you may have never had. Yeah. And to remind you of your glory, your excitements. And that you're actually with God. I got saved right before this live, Justin, Ashley. Dawn, that's because you have a heart to share. Yeah. It really takes one to know one. Yeah. So I'm glad you feel this. And I'm glad that you guys took something away. Even if you didn't feel this, because yeah. Hello from Germany. Hello, David. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Langington. Beach bum. It's so cold. You can't. Yeah, it is really, really cold. Hello, Elizabeth from Canada. Gene Ward, because people call me crazy. Yeah, so whatever people use against me, I'm gonna fire it right back. Yeah. You saw my previous lives? Oh, okay. A teacher? I mean, everybody's a teacher. You're teaching other people how you feel, and you're teaching other things, life forms, whether you know it or not. In a like terminology of relevance. So yeah, like to society, I would be like a teacher. But I say like I'm a guide or a best friend. So it's really how you view me, Ian. So if someone comes in the lie and says, "Oh, you smoke," da 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 da, that is what they view me. Yeah, and it won't change no matter what I do. It doesn't matter until they change their thought. So really how you view me, perceive me, is simply what you get out of me. I don't like to see myself know better than anybody else. Thank you, DCH. Thank you, Ascension. Yeah. Thank the Lord. Thank all of life. I see the Lord, the universe. I see it in all of life. Yeah. Michael Wardwell, yeah, that's a great question. Hannah Banana. I had a crazy few dreams last night. I know how to force dreams and pretty much do out of body experiences. But we're not going to talk about how to force dreams right now. Yeah, Gene Ward, and I agree. That's the golden rule. Yeah. Thank you, Don. No, I don't, Hannah Banana. Oh, yeah. Hello, Hannah. Yeah, I think you might have been like one of the only Hannahs I've ever met. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, and we were talking about astral projection. Yeah. God bless you, Hannah. Yeah, we're just remembering ourselves. I am a teacher, but then some people will use that against me, and yeah, to them I'm not. So yeah, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Yeah, it's for all of life. It's for the Lord. Yeah, you have to be willing to learn, and trust me, being a teacher is, for someone having the will to learn, it takes great courage in that person. This is why they say in the Bible, it's a narrow path. Because most people they're just confused. And then we'll take the smoke. Yeah, negatives is for negative for people, and they're the ones that really need the lesson, but they're the hardest to reach. For source for the creator, Hannah the banana. I'm so happy to be here with all you guys. As you can tell. Thank you, Don B. Yeah. Your baby, most actually babies, they are a replicate of God. Yeah. So babies actually are teachers. This is what people don't see or know. Babies are a gift. They usually teach the parents. Yeah. Yeah. How many times have you seen a dad? Oh, my life changed when I had a kid. Yeah. Your life can change right now without having a kid. But God is just trying to wake you up. Yeah. So babies and your own pet dog, they are already in God's essence. Yeah, it is true. Thank you on that Facebook, but I haven't really been like freestyling or really make music. And and it's just at this time of period of my life, Hannah, and I'm just always doing this for the Lord. So for everybody. I always get in a conflict when I do music because I this is something more to me, basically. That's why I don't do anything else. There's a million other things I could be doing and have fun. Yeah. But this is the main one. You swim through the air? Hello, Bacha Agan. You love to jump in your dream? I've never jumped in a dream. Me, nah, nah. You just reminded me of one though. Yeah. God bless you, Hannah. I wish you the best life. And thanks for sharing this existence. All of you guys. You try to stay thoroughly grounded in your body. I was hypnotized to stop my dreams because I have PTSD. Well, yeah, I mean that's totally possible. You can sounds like you're having conscious. Yeah, but my body's messed up, Michael Woodwell, that I can't take control. So that's why I didn't want to necessarily talk about it. Okay. But I know in the future that I will be able to. But when I have dreams, I, I'm realizing that kind of like how I am right now. So nothing phases me in the dream. Your dreams are trying to phase you. Yeah, but I'm aware. So it definitely is conscious dreaming. You can see things, Hannah. Nice, nice. My mom was Blackfoot. Were you? Are you Native American, Dawn? He was get. he was given a vision. If you only have night terrors, not dreams, I'm not sure. It's only a night terror because you don't realize it while it's going on. So just as you see right now, Hex, you can do that in your night terror. And then the night terror completely, it almost becomes fun. I've actually experienced this myself. But physical evidence, I mean, the night terrors are because there's something in your life causing fear. And we're about to get out of here, so I can't go too deep into that. Yeah. And if any dad, I know you've been coming at me this whole time. That's completely fine. His music sucked, and he switched to selling courses to find God. You're missing the whole point. And you're missing the whole point of life. Yeah. When Odin sacrificed his left eye for wisdom. The Juggernaut, God bless you. But the stories, we're not going to be able to fit it in right now. And God bless you, Christ follower. You'd be thinking I'm drinking moonshine? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, Ascension Guide Anna. A lot of people in our lives really didn't have a heart. And this was to show us our own heart. Yeah. Hello, herbs and animals, our life. Yeah. Everyone carries a spark of the divine. It's not just everyone. It's the air, the water. Yeah. When you light a candle or anytime you have a fire, that is, yeah, every animal and insect. Yeah, Michael Wardwell, you can do it all in one day, but you're just saying it all, right? Yeah, one of the people that met me on here, they stay on the West Coast, and they gave me like one of these, supposed to be from like whatever, the Hollywood in Greece or wherever the wood actually grows. Whatever Jesus's tree is, I don't remember the name right now. But that tree, he orders the wood and he makes it out of it. But he sent me like a lot of these. Yeah. So God bless him and his family. So, it is a mushroom joke, Carter. Yeah, some people are too entangled in everyday life that people are always trying to get something in life. They're always trying to get somewhere. The grand revelation is this is the thing to get. Yeah, it's already right here. There's nothing to get. Yeah. So I completely agree, Demi Byrne, wholeheartedly. Demi Bum. You know why they call people bums? Because they like to sit on their bums. Yeah, and Sexton, that's a whole topic. Babies and children. There's so many topics, really. Are connected to the spiritual world for sure. Yeah. Their thinking mind is not active yet. Because they sit on their butts. Thank you, Hannah. I love you too. Yeah, I know about that, Daniel, and I believe in that. The life advice, Edlar, would be to rewatch the stream because we pretty much went over it all. Everyone's immaculate son of coal. God is perfect. Thank you, son of coal. Yeah. Michael, I haven't made like actual songs. And if I do have music that I wanted to share, I would definitely let you guys know. So, yeah. I'm not losing because there's nothing to lose, remember me. Yeah, but Michael Wardwell, like I really haven't been doing music. Something might come in the future where I play a part of that. But I've only really been like freestyling. So yeah, singing and rapping. But yeah. But honestly, I like making all types of music. Yeah, it's whatever music that I feel. So I actually like pop, you know, dance music and uplifting music, I guess, like positive. Yeah. Some people think, yeah, some people, I mean, I've made so much music. There's no way you could ever hear like all of my music. Yeah, and I've made so many different types of songs. Yeah. But that's fine. Yeah. Fire. Fire is the yeah, fire is the a modulation of energy. Woo! That's a new word. Quack quack. Thank you, Bo Changang. Oh, Bo Changong. Yes, I do. I do eat meat. Yeah. I'm actually that's how my body got messed up. I'm in support of meat, and meat is the best food for the human body. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I thought you said above. You seem legit and above the Lord. Yeah, I thought you said above the Lord. I'm like, no, I'm not above. I'm above all of my thoughts. I'm above all of my selfish desires, you could say, and I'm above all my emotions. Yeah, and I just want you guys to realize it, and you can do this for yourselves. Okay, it's almost like this for some reason. I get this. Yeah, and I understand there's not a I mean, trust me, some I was like looking and researching a lot of people. Yeah, and there's not a lot of legitness. A lot of people, yeah, they're not being real. And ironically, this has been a sequence of my life where even just trusting people or giving them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I've been backstabbed like 1,000 times. But I realize that a lot of people, and I just know this of the world, I feel bad for people because people can't get into the relationships that they want. You don't have to shut yourself out from the world. Yeah, you don't have to be in depression. Yeah, it's because we all this fakeness and all these people they act like they're on your side, you know, they act like they support you or they're friends with you, but they're too caught up in their own selfish desires. So. Thank you, Steve Dahl. Thank you for that beautiful message. We're the ones that make life beautiful. We're the ones that make life beautiful. Yeah, and the only reason I make you stay calm, Steve, is because I'm calm. And anyone that comes in here really for this living presence is getting this calmness, whether they know it or not. Well, then be silent, and Tony, Antoni. The holy mammoth face. I could see that. Most people can't be silent. Yeah, it's the crazy thing. That's why do you, Michael Wardwell and everybody else, why do you think they put on the tombstones? You're not supposed to be buried. Buried is not the best way to get rid of a body after somebody's died. Anyways, what was what they put on the graves is rest in peace, as if as if when you're not moving, it's just, there's so many things there that make it so funny, but they want you to rest in peace. That's kind of like a you're supposed to be in peace now. You don't want to wait to die to rest in peace. That is, on one side, it's a real funny joke. On another side, it's a real cruel joke. Okay, so, and there can even be like that you wish peace upon this person. Maybe they had troubles in their life. So, Aunt Tawny, confusion will be in his accessibility to reach God. To know the meaning of life. You're crying? Hello, peace with a blessing. Yeah, Michael Wardwell. You would be the first person that would ask for a deliberate debate, and I'm all for it. But we're about to get out of here. You've never been forsaken. That's beautiful. Amen to you. We control our thoughts to create our actions. Thank you, let us fill heaven. I'll see all you guys. May you feel this love. God bless you. Thank you, peace with a blessing. Thank you, silent. Steve all. Thank the Lord.